Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode of The Unprofessional Entrepreneur. My name's Felly, and I am the owner of a content repurposing agency. I figured I should introduce myself because who the fuck knows when the last time I did was, but I am excited to come to you today with this episode. I feel like some of the episodes recently have been more of my marketing mentor world than content repurposing agency owner. But this is something that I wanted to talk about because I put out a call on Threads, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, basically saying if anyone was open to the idea of or looking for a white labeling partnership, I would love to talk about doing one with my agency. And I had several people message me, and it became very, very apparent very quickly that people don't know what white labeling is. So I decided to make this episode sharing referrals, strategic partners, and white labeling as a little reference for everyone to understand the difference between all of them and see about setting them up in your own business, because they all serve a purpose, they all have a place, and I am someone who's big on collaboration. I can honestly say I've gotten this far through the relationships I've built in the online space. So if you are on that same vein with me, if you would like to do less of the online world of marketing and more of the one-on-one relationship world of marketing, this is a good place for you to start. Also, I'm painting my nails if you're not watching the video. Okay, so referrals and sometimes affiliates, depending on what your offer is. I've pulled all the Google definitions, and then I'm going to give you my own definition. So a referral program rewards customers for referring new business, while an affiliate program pays commissions for promoting products or services. Basically, it says that referrals paying a sum and affiliates paying a commission. I like to think of referrals as internal community and affiliates as external community. It's not a hard and fast rule. It can go both ways. It can be anything. I have people on Threads that I've never spoken to refer me to people. I get people in my DMs that say, oh, this person mentioned you when I said I needed the service. I've never spoken to them before. So are they a referral partner or an affiliate? They're a referral, but they're from my external world, right? Where the Remix has an affiliate link to sign up, and people can get automatically paid a commission through Thrivecart. And I don't have that through Moxie, which is what my done for you invoices and contracts go out through. But I still consider them kind of referral partners more than affiliates. I don't know. That one, I think the terms are too vague for me, but I think we can all have good referral partners. And if you're someone who launches, if you're someone who does courses, that's also a really good place to have referral partners. And if you're someone who's really hot on the referral train, affiliate train, you can provide downloads or swipe copy or graphics for the people to easily promote you. I know whenever I do summits, we get a drive with graphics, with copy, with emails, with social captions, promoting the summit, the event, whatever it is, for us to share to our audience. So if you're someone who launches, you can do things like that for your group programs that you send to your referral partners, to your affiliate, to your community, and say, hey, share this with your link, and you can make money. So yeah, referral partner, affiliate partner, it's not generally a large sum of money. For the Remix, I pay out $25. The Remix is $347, right? So I pay out, is that 10%? It's just under 10%, I guess. But for Done For You, on $1,000 contract, I pay out 10%, and that's $100. I know that Ashley Pollard, Team AP Consulting, she started Dial Zero, and I think she had $2,000 contracts, and she was paying people $500 in referral payouts. strictly to grow her business, to get people in the door. And so there's lots of ways you can do it. If you have someone who has a really good network and you're new, or you want to sell something out, or you want to make a cash injection, it could be a good incentive there. Next, we're going to talk about strategic partnerships. And this is one of my favorite forms of collaborative relationships. I didn't realize that not everyone uses it or is aware of it. I remember I had a one-on-one client, was it last year or the year before? I don't know, 2022. And she was a funnels expert, or she still is. She has a done for you funnels services. She also helps people DIY, like mentors them through building their own funnel. She is constantly asked about ads, about running ads, because she sets up a lot of lead magnet funnels. And at one point she was saying, like, I can do it, but I don't like it. I'm not confident in it, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you need a strategic partner. She'd never heard of it. And I said, go post in the Her HQ Facebook group. What's that group called? The Break Room. I said, go post in the Break Room. Say, I'm a funnels expert. I do done for you funnel setups, and I constantly get asked by people about running ads. I would love to set up a strategic partnership with someone who is an ads manager. She's now become like best friends with her strategic partner. They've done like joint webinars together. I think they have a service together or package together. So it can blossom into so much more. But Google says a strategic partnership is similar to a referral partnership with one significant difference. When you make a strategic partnership agreement, you are agreeing that they will be the only person you will send clients to for this particular service. So as a funnel expert partnered with an ads manager, she won't send, here's this ads person, this ads person, this ads person. She'll say, this is the only ads person I recommend. Like if you see me on threads tagging people, there's like 2 to 3 Pinterest managers I recommend. There's 2 to 3 copywriters that I recommend, and I tend to recommend people on a lot of things. So it's like I would be considered a referral because I'm like, hey, check out these people. They do what you're asking for, versus saying like, this is the only person I recommend working with. And it's not that I think less of one or the other. It's that they're my friends, and I just recommend people as they come. And I don't have specific contracted agreements with anyone. So if you're someone who's like, I would like to set up a strategic partnership, my best advice, and the advice I gave to my past client, was to look for people in adjacent industries, in adjacent niches. These are the people who will always need to refer clients to you, and they're why they make the best strategic partners, because you either are the service before them or the service after them. Like we'll call them these are the ideal people because they are the next step service, or you are the next step service. And what I mean by that is that you're either the service people hire before them or the service people hire after them. It's really good to be a next step service. It's really good to be in partnership with your next step service. So if you're a web designer, you want to look at branding experts or copywriters. If someone hires branding, the next step is to hire a website. If someone hires a website, the next step is to hire a copywriter. If you're a podcast manager, you can look at Pinterest managers, you can look at content repurposing, you can look at social media managers, because your clients need to share their podcast more than just on their podcast, right? So it's like you're looking at the people who can help them spread the word. And I've actually had a call with a podcast manager who is looking to white label, which is going to be our next conversation, white label my repurposing services for her podcast clients. We'll get into that in a minute. Again, the funnel expert, hers were to look at ad managers and also at copywriters, because people who hire funnel setups, they also need all those email sequences written. So that is strategic partnerships. If you don't have some, I really recommend looking for them. I just reach out to people and say, hey, I have clients coming to me for this all the time. let me know what you offer and what your payout is, because unless it's consistent and it's like 50-50, you're both sending constant people to each other, I would recommend having some kind of payout, especially if it's only you sending them clients, right? So if it's you sending them clients all the time, then I would be like, hey, like 10% is a very fair payout. So let's get into white labeling, the partnership that sparked this entire podcast episode. White labeling is when one company buys its product from another company and rebrands it as their own. In our cases, in service provider situations, a company offers a service and markets it as their own, but you're the one completing the work. So like I said, I had a call with a podcast manager who is looking to white label my agency's repurposing services. So what it would be is that she has a comprehensive podcast management package where with your finished episodes, you get blog posts, you get social media captions, you get talking head video clips, right? I or my team will be the one creating all of that additional content. She will still do her show notes and the editing of the audio and the scheduling of the episodes, but my team would take the episode, write a blog post, write emails, create short form videos out of it. That's how a white labeling partnership could be set up, is set up. The thing with white labeling is you tend to do 20 to 30% off of your standard rates. So if my Repurposing Unlimited package is $1,000 a month, if a Pinterest management agency hired me to be repurposing for their clients, I would be charging them $700 to $800 a month. And the reason you do less is because you don't have to market for the clients. The clients are handed to you, so there's already that much less work. And also, you tend to not be client facing. I tend to only have to speak with the team member or the agency owner or the company owner who is selling the services versus speaking to the client. So I can give them my onboarding form to recreate in their system and then just do the work and not have to talk to anyone, not have to worry about any back and forth beyond completing my task. In terms of if I end up partnering with the podcast manager, it wouldn't be the Repurposing Unlimited package. We would create a package that is specific to whatever her package is. So if she does 4 podcast episodes a month for her clients, and the clients want 1 blog, 2 emails, 4 captions, right? Like I would create the package based on that. If they only want blogs, then it would be a different rate. But it would kind of be a la carte pricing is what I've been looking at doing with the people I've talked to about a white labeling partnership with. I'd also talked with a OBM agency, and it was that she had clients who didn't want to be responsible for their content, but we ended up not partnering together because she didn't want to own the content, which is where then you become a strategic partner or a referral partner. But I hope this has made sense. I think I've gone in depth on all 3. Look at my nails. They're good. Good to go. You can see I'm a messy nail painter. I let it go all over my nails and then take it off after. It's just easier for my sand. If you don't have referrals, affiliates, or strategic partners, I strongly recommend you go out and make some. You start some conversations, reach out to some people and see what they think. It really goes a long way. For me with referrals, a lot of the times I don't ask people for referrals. They just do it. Threads has been the perfect example of that, of people literally just putting my name in the room, dropping my name in different threads. And I do it for other people as well without being asked. Like I said, strategic partners, it's more of a curated relationship. It's more based on demand that those relationships get set up. And white labeling is your choice. You don't have to white label. I personally would like to have a white labeling contract, because I'm curious and would like to try it out. But also B, I think it could be a good supplementary steady income for my agency and for my team without me having to always be on marketing searching for new clients. Of course, there's so many things we can do to make sure that we're not always searching for new clients, but that is an outlet I would really like to test out and try. And that is why I've been actively pursuing. It hasn't panned out as of yet, but I'm not letting it get to me. I think there's going to be one that comes along who needs exactly what my agency does to partner alongside their services. And I am looking forward to that day. So if you're curious what my agency does, if you're thinking like white labeling could be cool, go to the show notes and you'll head to my website, check out our done for you services, and send me a message of what you're thinking, what it would look like, of what you're thinking, what your clients need, how you would like to set it up on your end. If you're someone who's looking for more general information on content repurposing, I strongly recommend the private podcast, Turn 1 into 10, where you can learn the framework that we use at FDStudio to repurpose all the content that we work with. And you'll see exactly what we do inside the Remix. The Remix is a click to buy offer where you send us 10 links to existing content and we send you back 100 custom content links. That offer is $347 and I will be raising the price September 1st. It's been settled in my mind. The price is not settled, but the fact that I will be raising the price is decided. So if that's something you're interested in, if that's something you have been considering, let me know. If you have any questions, my DMs are always open on Instagram. You can always email me, info@valleyday.com. And I will see you all when I see you on another episode of The Unprofessional Entrepreneur. And always don't forget to stay unprofessional.